This is Viewpoints Radio. I'm Annie Kroll. This week, I spoke with the president of the American Association for Men in Nursing, Blake Smith, to try and understand if being a male nurse is still a rarity in a hospital. Many of us have either been in the hospital ourselves or have had a loved one or friend admitted as a patient. Have you ever encountered a male nurse? I was curious what the numbers looked like, but I quickly learned this story needed a lot more than facts and figures to be told.
I really want us to stop looking at statistics. That's a secondary outcome measure. It's more about if you have a group of people that are come from different backgrounds that can reflect the communities they serve and feel empowered to make change. That is what we're going for. And when you think about parity, 50% of many of the communities are men. So therefore, yes, there probably should be recruitment of more high-skilled, high-character men to be in our profession.
One of those highly skilled male nurses is Brian Underwood. He's also known as the IV guy on social media. Underwood created a now wildly successful educational program on Instagram to teach his fellow nurses about the best way to insert an IV into a patient. I couldn't help but wonder how Underwood got interested in the nursing field, let alone so well regarded in his community, with over 40,000 followers on Instagram. How'd you get into IV, and also how'd you get into nursing? When did you decide that you wanted to go into the nursing field?
Sure. Kind of a weird story. I was originally working as a guitar builder. I was a luthier. And a friend of mine was an EMT. He was always telling me crazy medical stories, and I was always enthralled and just really wanted to be involved. So I became an EMT and then a phlebotomist, the people that take your blood at 2 a.m, with the ultimate goal of being a paramedic, and ended up working with a lot of nurses as a phlebotomist and decided to become a nurse.
Whether you're a man or woman, being a nurse is not easy, and both Smith and Underwood were candid in telling me just how dangerous being a nurse can be. Check out the full story wherever you listen to podcasts and on viewpointsradio.org. Also follow Viewpoints Radio on Twitter and Instagram for more behind the scenes.